go.
Okay, this is the Gopher Hawk trap. It's mainly designed for gophers and moles. I discourage the trapping of moles because they don't really do much damage. The first thing you do when you have a gopher is you want to make sure he's still there. So if you have a mound, you want to flatten it out. Come back, check it out for the next 48 hours. If you don't see a new mound there, then he's gone on somewhere else or he's dead. Once you know there's a gopher there, then the first thing you want to do is take the probe out of your wedge, and I'll explain both of those. You take your probe and you back off from the opening about 6 to 10 inches, and you start probing around until you find the tunnel. As soon as this thing just kind of drops down real easy, you got the tunnel. Now that you've located the tunnel, the next thing you want to do is take your wedge, and this is the wedge, and you want to insert that right where that probe found the tunnel. And you do it vertically. And once you've done this all the way into the bottom of the tunnel, you got a hole that's just perfect to accommodate the Gopher Hawk trap. So now that you've got the hole, you've got it. It makes a perfect receptacle for the Gopher Hawk. Now you want to put the Gopher Hawk in. You do not want to arm it before you put it in. That's why they have on the top, do not push down, or you're going to damage the metal straps, I guarantee you. $10.95 to replace it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to insert this down to the bottom of the hole, and then you're going to arm it. When you arm it, do not push down. Do not, or you're going to bend those straps. Okay, so what I do, the easiest way for me is to put it against my torso or chest and then pull up on the black tube until it cocks. Now, I've had women demonstrate this and they can do it also, so I feel comfortable recommending this way. Now you see the metal traps. In the middle of this thing, there's a trigger. That's the little thing dangling around here. Now, no matter whether the gopher comes in from the left or the right, that's going to trigger. With the other types of gopher traps, the thing is you don't know what direction they're coming from. So if you want to catch them on the first try, you got to deploy two, one in each direction in the tunnel. You also have to insert those right into the entrance of the tunnel. And that takes a little preparation, but it's not hard to do. Okay, so now that you have it in the tunnel, once you catch a gopher, you're going to know, because this is all gray right now, the spring part. When the gopher is caught, you'll see the yellow. Then you can just pull them out gently, maybe wiggle it around a little bit, because they're bigger than that hole, and you're going to have to pull them out. Once you pull them out, you don't ever have to touch the gopher. You just bring it down like you're going to arm it, flick them out. Now I have a cattle ranch behind me, so a lot of times I'll just flick them over the fence for the raptors. And that's basically it. The other thing to remember though is if you damage any part, you can purchase the spring separately, or you can purchase the whole thing. That's up to you. But it only takes 3 screws to remove this one and replace it with another one.